Hello again, Teke. My name is Chris Niles. I'm the Alumni Engagement Director and happy to be on our social media blitz and our promotion for Life Loyal Teke. We are now here in Bloomington, and it was a cold Tuesday, January 10th, 1899. I picture it very much like right now because it is a Wednesday, but it is cold here in Bloomington. But I am here at the cemeteries at the grave sites of one of our founders, and we're waiting momentarily. Frater Baker is going to be joining in at another cemetery. Two of the founders are buried here in Bloomington. So I'm waiting for Frater Baker to be able to join in from his location, and then he will share some with you, and then I'll be back with you shortly.
Hey, this is Alex Baker again, Chief Information Officer with Talk Rapid Epsilon and the editor of the Teke magazine. I am here at the Park Hill Cemetery here in Bloomington, Illinois, and I'm at the gravesite of founder James C. McNutt. James McNutt was born on June 13th, 1878, and he actually was believed to be the first approached by Dad Settles, as he was so affectionately called. Dad Settles was 25 when the Knights of Classic Lore were founded, so a little older, but McNutt actually was the one who hosted the first meeting of the Knights of Classic Lore in his apartment at 504 East Locust Street. Founder McNutt shared that room with Clarence Mayer. After he graduated, he was a teacher, and he taught school. He went to Washington University in St. Louis. That's where our Xi chapter is as well. And he was a medical doctor. So he actually had been recognized as he got older in life of having 50 years of active medical practice for 50 years. And during his time, he helped found 2 nursing schools as well. So McNutt was a very, very active alum, often attended conclaves, banquets, etc., and was very, very active in the fraternity. McNutt was actually the last living founder, passing away on May 19th, 1962. He was 83 years old. So what a really cool opportunity to be here out at the Park Hill Cemetery. And I'm going to pass this back to Chris Niles here in a second, but just being here on Founders Day was such a cool opportunity, and we hope our words and our tours inspiring you to join Life Loyal Teke. Again, tke.org/LLT to join. So Chris, I'm going to send it back to you.
And I'm back again now. I'm at the Evergreen Memorial Park, and this is the final resting place of Frater Charles Roy Atkinson. He always went by Roy. He was actually born here in Bloomington and spent his entire life here. Having been born in 1877, he was a junior at the founding of the Knights of Classic Lore, so he was a couple years ahead of the other guys. And as Frater Baker already shared, Frater McNutt had been elected secretary of the Knights that first night on January 10th. It was Frater Atkinson who was elected the first president of the Knights of Classic Lore that night, January 10th, 1899. Frater Atkinson was a musician, a renowned singer and organist, worked with several of the churches in the area and several of the church choirs, was also known to have performed and supported both the Masons here in town and the local Kiwanis organization, having played officer and leadership roles in those organizations as well. There's a story, in fact, from Frater Atkinson's funeral that one of the odd things about it was that there was no vocal music. And he was so well tied in the musical community that none of the people who would have likely been the singers or the performers were willing to sing because they were too afraid they wouldn't be able to do so without breaking down for their love of this man. And they didn't want to do anything to mar the ceremony. So even though he lived his life as a musician, then there was no vocal music at his funeral. Frater Atkinson was one of our first founders who passed away. He was only 52 years old. In 1930, he died in a car accident. And Frater Truitt had passed away just the previous year, also in a car accident. So that's how we lost the first two of our founders. But this is our chance to honor his memory, and we've offered these two wreaths here and at the gravesite for Frater McNutt in honor of Teke and of Founders Day. We hope that you will honor Founders Day and make a contribution to Life Loyal Teke, doing what you can to support the educational programs of the fraternity. That's what this program is about. We hope that you're going to do your part, and I ask every alumni who's watching this to do so and to share it with other alumni. We know that a certain number of people will see this directly, but if those who are watching can also share it, repost it, reach out to a guy, encourage somebody else to give as well, to support those opportunities through our programs, both for the collegiates and also for our active volunteers. The training and development opportunities we offer within the fraternity are a huge part of what it means to be a Teke, to be able to take advantage of that. Each of us at the altar pledged an oath to continue to develop ourselves and our fraternity. I hope you will do so and make a donation to Life Loyal Teke to help create that opportunity for others. We will be heading to the Alpha Chapter House from here, and we'll be broadcasting from Mother Alpha at 11 o'clock Central Time, noon Central Time. I'm losing track of my clock. But that will be our next stop. We will be at the Alpha Chapter House, and we look forward to having you join us there. Thank you, brothers.